They say if you can't beat them, join them. And in this video, I want to take you through something that is very, very annoying. And the only way that you can really sometimes deal with it is to fight fire with fire. Now, what I'm talking about is this. I'm from the city of Toronto. And if you are like I am, you receive a bunch of phone calls all the time about air duct cleaning services. And it's probably one of the most annoying and most regular scams that you and I will get phone calls on. But sometimes you can't fight these guys. You can't, once the phone number is out in circulation, they resell it to other people because they know someone answers the phone, and you just continually get this vicious cycle. And so, you can either cry about it, or you could decide to waste their time. And I think sometimes, fighting back in those ways is always a good thing to do. So if you follow my channel, you know that on my last video, I talked about 7 things that you can do that require no talent that will help you get ahead. And one of those things I talked about was passion. And along with passion, I talked about the fact that, whatever job it is you have, do it to the absolute best ability that you have. And then after that video, my sister, who you've met on some of my other videos, sent me a note through WhatsApp, and she was like, yo, you got to check this out. She had taped herself or recorded herself having this conversation with a scammer that had called her. And quite frankly, I find it very hilarious. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, people who do a job that is basically shady, people who do jobs that they're out here to scam people, let's try to expose these people. So what we're going to do in this video is a little bit different than what I normally do on my channel, but I still think it's funny, and I want you guys to hear what kind of scams go on and how you could sometimes try to fight fire with fire. All right, so now let's listen into this guy call my sister and try to get her to go for this air duct cleaning services. The funny thing is she lives actually in an apartment building, so there's no ducts for her to get cleaned. But let's listen into how this guy tries to scam her, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay. Ma'am, can you confirm me? Are you still residing in the city of North York? Yes, I am. That's great. So, ma'am, as you're residing in the city of North York, 2 of mine big trucks with the 2 expert licensed technicians, the guys have been working on tomorrow whole day. Like, the guys going to start their work from 9 a.m. in the morning till 6 to 7 p.m. in the evening. And what I can see on my portal, that I have available slots for you for tomorrow whole day.
Okay, so on his portal, he can see that he's got technicians in her area the whole day. Okay.
So it's totally up to you. You can choose any one good time according to your time convenience, like in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So it's totally up to you. You can just simply let me know what's your preference regarding the timings for tomorrow, so I can simply reserve your slot for that particular time.
That's convenient. Anytime available for her works for them. No problem. Got people working in the area all day. Cool.
Yeah, but what part of North York are they going to be tomorrow?
I'm sorry?
What part of North York are they going to be tomorrow?
They are working in all over the North York. As I told you, I have 2 trucks.
Okay, so here's where it starts to get interesting. So they ask her if she's residing in North York. That is correct. She's in North York somewhere, okay? Then they say we've got people working all over North York. All right.
North York. As I told you, I have 2 trucks tomorrow in North York.
You got 2 trucks, not 1, 2 trucks in North York working the whole day. All right.
And they both are working tomorrow whole day in your city. Might be in your neighborhood.
Might be in the neighborhood. How convenient.
Okay, so do you know if they'll be by Guelph tomorrow?
Are you in the city of Guelph?
Yeah, I'm in Guelph.
Oh my God. Guav. I'm going to come back and explain why that is hilarious.
Ma'am, for Guelph, let me check the schedule for you.
Okay,
They
yeah.
will be working on the upcoming Tuesday,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
the 3rd of October.
Oh, that's convenient. They've got someone working in the area of Guav the following Tuesday. So this was on a Saturday. A couple days later, they're going to be in Guav in North York. All right.
The 3rd of November.
So they'll be in Guelph on the
3rd
3rd
of
of November.
Convenient.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
On 3rd of November. on Tuesday. And I think it would be convenient for you on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me see. If they're not, because I'm also, like, I'm close to, Crowshoe. Do they have that spot? In North York, Crowshoe?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Crowshoe. I'll spell it for you.
Oh my God. Crowshoe. Okay. All right. Let me explain to you why I find this extremely hilarious. So for those of you who are in Toronto or in Ontario, you kind of understand where North York is. Now let's take a look at this. And I want to explain this because I know I have a lot of American friends and a lot of friends from other countries who think Canada is one massive playground. And they think that just because you live in Canada, you must know your neighbor. Well, let me break this down for you. This is a map of Canada. This is the province of Ontario within Canada. This is the city of Toronto. And this way down here is the city of North York. All right, cool. Now, let me also bring you into the loop on the fact on where Guave happens to be. You see, here's the funny thing. Guave is actually not in North York. It's not in Toronto. It's not in Ontario. And it's not in Canada. But it's way over here in a tiny little island called Grenada, which is in the Caribbean. Now, this guy who apparently is selling air duct cleaning services to people all over North York is now telling her that they're going to have people in Guave 2-3 days later after the call that he's making to her. Kind of impossible, don't you think?
In North York, Crowshoe?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Crowshoe. I'll spell it for you. C-R-O.
Okay, CR.
No, C-R-O-C-H-U.
So the man is still actually trying to spell this and trying to put it into his database because they got people that's going to be right in that neighborhood very, very shortly.
What is that?
That's a little, like, town within the town of North York.
That?
Oh, I see. So you are in Crowshoe or or in Guelph?
Well, call it Guave. Guave is it's like attached to Crowshoe. Okay, this.
Poor guy. Now he's starting to get confused. Are you in North York? Are you in Crowshoe? Are you in Guave? Okay, just keep wasting his time.
Call it Guave. Guave is it's like attached to Crowshoe. Okay, this Guave. So they'll be in Guave on the 3rd. You said.
Yes,
okay.
On 3rd of November on Tuesday.
Okay.
He's still sticking to his guns. Gonna be in Guave of North York next Tuesday. Okay.
Sure. All right. So what time can we come on Tuesday? Like in the morning time, in the afternoon, in the evening?
In the afternoon. Sorry, I'm on the phone. Go.
In the afternoon. Let's make it in between 12 to 2 in the afternoon time. And before coming, my technicians will be giving you a confirmation call. And if you allow them to come, then they will be there for sure to perform the job for you. Okay?
Wait, what? They're going to be there, but if you allow them to come. But aren't they coming because you're supposed to be there?
All right. So, ma'am, by the way, in order to book your appointment, I just need to have some of your basic information. So, may I know what's your first and last name, please?
And this is where they start to get you. Now that they feel like they've got an appointment set up, this ding-dong has an appointment set up to be in Guave, which is in Grenada, but he thinks it's in North York because he thinks he's calling Canada. Okay, and now he wants to get your information.
Sure. It's Camille.
How do you spell
And
this?
tip number 1, never give your real name.
C-A-M-I-L-L.
C-A-M?
Yeah. C-A-M-I-L-L-E.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy really thinks he's got someone who he's going to be able to victimize, because this is just hilarious to me.
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah, I-S-R-A-E.
Camille
Israel.
I got it. Camille Israel. And Camille, what would be your house address where we have to come to perform the services?
And of course, just make up any old address that you feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Bacolet?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, again, she's just now really just playing with him. Giving names of streets and areas and junctions and stuff of a Caribbean island somewhere, and my man is fully taking the bait.
Can you spell that for me?
B-A-C?
C-A-C?
No, B-A-C?
B is in Bob, right?
Yes. A-C?
Okay.
O-L-L?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
B-A-C-O-L-L-E-T.
E-T.
Yeah.
For Tom, right?
T for Tom,
No.
yeah.
All right. Is
T
that a
for
drive or a street?
Tyrannosaurus
Drive.
Rex. Like,
48
really?
Bacolet Drive.
That's a drive. I
Yes.
see. And what would be the postal code over there?
M4H?
Mm-hmm.
1J8.
I'm sorry, can you come again?
It's not that
M4H
difficult.
1J8.
Just listen and write it down.
M1H1J8, right?
M4H 1J8.
M4H1J8. Really?
M4H1J8. I got that. Just give me one quick second.
Okay.
Is that 48 Bacolet Drive, like B-A-C-O-L-E-T?
2 L's.
Now, I don't know if there's a system that he has where he puts in some of these details to see if it's even legit. Who knows? But whatever it is they're doing, they're not going to win on this one. So, you know, the moral to this story is this just goes on and on and on to the point where he gets disappointed, ends up hanging up the phone. And it's because they just get frustrated that you're wasting their time, but yet they feel no way about wasting your time. Well, next time they call, hopefully they realize that we're not idiots and we're just going to keep calling them out.